Alright, greetings. Thank you for joining us for tonight's broadcast, brought to you by Fifth Dimension, or Sixth Dimension, Seventh Dimension, or the Second Dimension, or First Dimension. Greetings. Alright, for tonight's broadcast, of course I already forgot. Mine is spinning. Oh yeah, Atlantean knowledge, alien connections. Also continue with that. Garthian connections, of course. There's a video game I'm going to bring up. I don't want to put the name as the title of the video game, and there's like his mutant, and it's like, I don't want to put that in the title. I guess I could have, but well, there's another one called Diablo. I don't put that in the title either, so I probably should, but I will show it though. So basically, video games have other versions of Earth. Also tells our story here too. It's all hidden, but before I go into all of that, I figure, yeah, because I haven't touched it much in the video game stuff here and there. It come up here and there. There were people connecting, and I just haven't really dived back into it. So, but the other thing is about the Atlantean knowledge, and I put in the title "The Great Flood," because there's different ways of looking at this. But look at, I guess we should put this on screen, but either way, we'll do it this way for right now. Look at religions, look at your media, look at everything. And Atlantean vibrations are still here, controlling our reality. Just because they don't put it in there, well, they do through symbolism. So in the Great Flood, you can say, however you want to look at the Great Flood, is a crossroads for the old world being washed out. Because even in the Old Testament, isn't that like one of the early? I don't remember the Bible that much, but isn't that one of the early stories about Noah? Is flushing out the old Atlantean world. Or I should say ancient world. Obviously there's a bunch of ancient times. I'll just use Atlantean as a, you know, I can't think of all everybody's stuff, so either way. We'll just call it Atlantean or Marian, we'll just leave it at that. I keep saying that, but yeah. It's basically the Great Flood is to flush out the old and keep it hidden. And so they have symbolism and Catholic Church and all this religion stuff. And that's where all the Atlantean energies have, you know, crossed over into. So they're here more than you might think. No, they don't mention magic for us to use, but they use it all the time. So anytime, you can't go around publicly and say, I'm just using my magic. It's like, yeah, it goes really well. I was at work. I was at a job. I think I mentioned this here before, but I was at a job, and one of the people there was like caring for this person. He's like, "What do you do?" "I work for a bank." "And is it SunTrust?" And the lady freaked out because he was right. So it's like, but imagine where you can use your abilities on a daily basis where people are freaking out. You know, so they're obviously the Atlantean shut down to keep us from our power. We are all magical beings. We're all psychic beings. We're all, you know, more than what we're being told here. It's time to resurface all those vibrations. And we are going into a new age, basically also to connect to alien energies and not be afraid of it. That's the reason we're going into this, is like not to be afraid of what the hell is here. There's a lot of weird shit here. That's why. Let's see here. Let's see if I can get this to work right. Okay. What is it called? Mutant Road to Eden. So this is a video game. Free. This is Alpha Centauri. There's also Andromedan energies here also. I'm going back to the Atlantean stuff, but I already had this brought up, so might as well jump. We're going to jump around a little bit. So this is from another version of Earth. Basically, like, humanity got wiped out and people turned into animals. They turned into this whatever this guy is, and you could turn into a pig, or you could turn into a duck. So that's fascinating. Also, even I have stuff that I have drawn up in the past that has been similar to that. Yeah, you have your bug people. I mean, it's really fascinating. It's like video games have a lot of stuff there. I was going to do a video game topic, and I just found this one. Now I'm looking for it. It found me, you can say. It's something else. So that's pretty cool. So this is definitely different. I'm not sure it's a world that many people want to experience, but once again, there are other realities that are speaking to us. The other one is a kind of is Diablo. Now I asked the spirit realms what world to connect with. There's another version of Earth that's through video game energies. In Diablo, basically, it's like angels versus demons, but they have a lot of magician energies here. It's not for everybody, but if you look at this stuff for knowledge and not let it possess you, you can get a lot out of it. There's a lot of dark stuff here, basically. That's very connected to our world. So you wonder why our world is the way it is when you have like dark beings that are, hell beasts and stuff like that. So it's a Diablo video game is what this is. Yeah, it's not exactly for everybody for obvious reasons, but it's a very popular game. But this does I believe it's in the lower astral realms, even at Gartha. So yeah, this is not going to be for everybody, but you wonder why the world is the way it is. So basically, they found darkness, and they just went with it, basically. But demon energies. I mean, I believe it does exist here. I don't believe this is that far from our world at all. It's just, when you look at it more from this perspective, our reality makes a lot more sense when you think about it. Why is the world the way it is? Some people might even see creatures like this. It's the past. The past has been shut down. We're discovering our darkness, as you can see. And it brought the whole world down. Well, however you want to look at it. It brought it to where it is, however you want to look at it. Because, during the time of Atlantis, it was very, very calm, actually. To dive in another area, I didn't know about this. They had people that use cell phones, they have like crosswalks, so you know when to walk and when to not to walk. So if you're looking down at your phone all the time, I guess this is in Europe. It's pretty funny. To go back to the Atlantean energies, when you look at the Catholic Church, you look at any religion. Atlantean vibrations are probably there if you wish to connect with it. Or different energies, all types of different energies, but one of them is Atlantean and is playing a hoax on humanity, or however you want to look at it. And we're going into a lesson of the unknown, as we are now. Now we're allowed to know more about ourselves. We're coming out of the hypnosis, and hypnosis coming out isn't going to be an easy one, especially when you're connected to a reality like this. It's like, so you come out of here and then you see that. It's like, but that's where we're heading slowly. I mean, we're at least understanding that these realities do exist. So get all the healing you can. But even the Atlantean knowledge is here also. It's everywhere. Hidden in plain sight, you can say. You say it doesn't exist, but then again, it does. Especially the mind control that goes on with news. It's constant mind control, constantly keeping at a low vibration, hypnotized, Anunnaki energies. I mean, it's just keeping us shut down. But as we awaken, you'll see more of this world or whatever world it is that you're connected to. One thing about this one, they do have archangels. They speak about other archangels. Let's see here. Let's see, archangel. Yeah, there's a badass. So they have different archangel energies. So give you an idea. So you're going to hit light and dark. You're going to hit everything, but just I know that one doesn't look very light, but either way. I believe that stuff definitely exists. And you have the government agencies with Atlantean energies. All have their symbolism there to let you know who's here. So, the bird people here and all of those, they're basically just, once again, hidden in plain sight. So as we go into our awakening phase, we're going to start to see this stuff a lot more clear, and we connect to the beings that are controlling all of this. That's right, I forgot. Yeah, I was preparing for all this. And for those, I'll just do this one site. Those are new to all this, IvanTalk.com. We have private sessions throughout the week. We have the schedule here. We're going to have a channel and a Google Hangout, Zoom channel on my phone. And the shop of like 7 days for delivery. So, alright, well, might have had a glitch there. No surprise there. Alright, we connect to Archangel energies. Basically, let's see here, one moment. Humanity disconnected from their higher dimensional self. Because, as you know, there is much missing. As you can have a nice car and everything, but you want to know how it works. As basically having a lot of power also showed there was a lot missing. A lot of knowledge there that was not easy to figure out, to learn. It's like when souls at a higher level weren't not getting what they wanted, they almost acted like children. These Atlantean beings. They didn't know how to handle it. For the most part, in the early times of Atlantis, everybody got what they wanted. But over time that changed. And so the souls became disconnected, broken down, lost. That's where you're here today. You're here to strengthen yourselves. Now, the DNA here makes it a little bit difficult for learning too, because it's not as cut and dry as you might think. The mind is more complicated in other realities, meaning that the forces of choice is vast. On other realities, it's just not as complicated. You have more let's put it this way, you have more darker energies coming in and causing a lot of difficulties for how the mind works. Like some people get addicted to drugs. They find some addiction. Give me some addiction too so I can function here, basically. So in other realities, yes, they have it to an extent, but not like this. As basically the soul here can, even when you get everything you want, the soul is usually unhappy. In other realities, usually they're pretty present. But some souls here are always dissatisfied to an extent where they can even take their life and take it to a different direction. A darker direction. And some are actually pleased with that. So the options here are just more vast. There's just a lot more opportunities to go up or down. In other realities, it's more simpler. It's more cut and dry. Of course, it all depends on the soul progress, on the soul choice of life. Some take the easy road, some take hard, where it's difficult to find what is right, what is wrong. Now, realize you were looking for truth. What is your truth? There's many truths. Choose the one that works for you. Not everyone's going to be happy with what they get. So you have many choices. Many guys are connected to many realities. Why choose one reality? You can have 3 or 4 of them at the same time. This is why you have different love interests. That's why you have some people are just like many things. There's nothing wrong with that. But it also shows you're connected to different realities too. Some make it simple, some make it difficult. It's like a lot of choices. So you come into this world to diverse yourself, to take yourself out of your comfort zone. And many here, you just being in the human body takes you out of your comfort zone. And once again, the body doesn't function too well in this reality, depending on who you are. And that was done on purpose. For reasons, because you can connect to a reality where your life is perfect, your body is exactly the way you want it, but what fun is that? Yes, there are lifetimes where that works out well, and you can visualize that, but on this world, many choose not to, because that's the purpose, is to be imperfect in all ways you can get your hands on. That does not mean another reality or not to wait, chiseled, abs and perfect body, perfect odor. Odor is a big thing. You'd be surprised. So as you go into more of your astral self, your alien self, you'll see most likely many versions of you. And the reason being is you're connected to other realities. That's where when you're in astral, that's where many feel normal. This world, you're getting that idea why many people like, for example, the video game. Why do you like certain video games? Why do you like all these different movies? Why don't you just like westerns and that's it? But I like science fiction and westerns and this and that. So it tells you that, like, a diversity. So diversity just doesn't go for your life here for the things you like, also goes to the worlds and realities also. You just don't see it that way for right now. So yes, many are connected to a male, you're incarnated as a male. There's also female incarnations, there's also reptilian, etc. Your alien connections will get stronger as you believe more of your, as you're more comfortable with your alien energies will get stronger. As you are, instead of going after things you don't have, what about who you are right now? That will get stronger and bring you in your alien environment. Because the more comfortable you are with yourself, your alien connections will strengthen. It's like, yes, you're always going to have you're not going to be perfect. You go say, oh, this can be better, that can be better. And there's nothing wrong with that. But being in your shoes, looking in the mirror, and not freaking out, just of what you see in the mirror, helps greatly to bring in more energies around you of alien vibrations. As you advance yourself, you will see this more clearly. Your alien energies will get stronger because you're going into a time of more alien visitation here. Channeling is excellent, yes, but also experiencing is going to become more vast on your planet. Like, many are looking for experiences. They've heard all the channelings. How about we get to the raw, real deal? Well, to do that is to be comfortable with an alien vibration, and patience plays a big role in it. But also, you're allowing your spiritual self to open. If you're open to a physical connection, your spiritual connection will get stronger too. If you can handle a spiritual connection, you can definitely handle a physical connection. This is where you're slowly heading. Yes, there's no rush. But you're coming into an era of alien connections more vast than you've ever realized. As you unmask your reality slowly, you realize many of these alien connections, right now, yes, your alien energies are staring right in your face. Through your entertainment, through your media. You see, in the media, it does not talk about magic, as you can see. They don't talk about metaphysics. They don't talk about any of that, because they're not supposed to. Just listen to what we give you. Many of you are going to just cancel out their programmings and listen to yourself. You'll bring in your own news and not need any of their news. And basically, you're connecting more to your alien philosophy energy field, your galactic selves. Slowly, you're not everyone's trusting their intuition. No matter what you see, if you see a 3-eyed being, a 2-eyed being, Donald Duck, whatever it might be, let it show itself, the vibration of it, because that's a good teacher for you. You're doing what's comfortable for you. It does not make it wrong. Not everybody's going to connect to everything that you're doing. the more you trust yourself, the energies around you. Now, not to say everything's going to open up right away. You see aliens every single day. It's a process. You are opening up vortexes. Everyone is. First off, everybody has an alien presence around them. All the time. Doesn't mean they're spying on you or anything. But you do have an alien presence. You have an angelic presence. You have a spiritual presence with your spirit entities. Let's put it that way. But your alien presence, for many of you, will come stronger when the time is needed. The exercise of vibration of alien disclosure is you kind of allowing these energies to come into your energy field without fear. Fear it's not just fear, it's patience too. Many of you have overcome that fear, and some are very impatient. So you add more patience to your energy field, and the longevity will give your connection with your aliens actually a stronger connection. You'll appreciate it more. Instead of just, let's get these aliens in. Oh, there's an alien. Alright, let's go shopping. For some it might be, it's not going to be like that at first. In time, yes. But now is the time for alien visitations, yes. But are you ready for it? Now, we're not just talking about for Ivan to connect with it. It's for anybody that's open to it. Basically, we're putting our energies out for anyone that is open to this. Now, how do you know? What do you feel? Do you feel a presence around you? Do you have vivid dreams? Just your dream energy that you remember is an alien disclosure, a spiritual disclosure there. That shows you are actually ready for physical connections, but obviously there's a time and a place for everything. That does not mean your connections won't get stronger. Now is the time to get used to the idea that they can get stronger with you, and you can feel their influences to help your abilities to open up more. And yes, we bring up fear a lot because that is a major blockage for many. But once again, also, yes, many aliens are terrified of this. Not all of them, but there's always a group that just tries to put a block between you and the rest. And those are, yes, shadow government energies, yes. Some are men in black energies, not all. Some are just shadow government agencies, such as your CIA, yes. What do you think they're there for? They're connected to aliens, yes. They don't have alien briefings with their normal departments, but there is a part of it that is secret, that is alien, that is not like any of this going on. So aliens that are causing blockages, causing attacks, are most likely connected to your alien agencies, called alphabet agencies, not just from America, there's all across the world. Healing those energies, and you'll see more of now some of you that are getting attacked will see more of these government agencies, spiritually at least. Remote viewing, you'll be remote viewing them and not even know it. It's like, why do you keep attacking me? What are you doing? It's like when you get attacked, what do you feel? Do you feel a CIA, FBI energy? Yes, they call it national security. What are they doing? So realize many entities realize not all blockages, all areas are going to know about this. But there's a psychic energy out there that they don't exactly go around advertising. Because they don't want you to know who you are. As you know more who you are, yes, you can be saying technically become a threat. Only because you are who you are. You're warning about your higher dimensional self. If you call that a threat, it's not a threat. Once again, also, there are many of those that do spiritual healing that are professional psychics or mediums, whatever they call themselves. Realize also many do make a living doing this, but also realize many are at a level of they're there to fulfill that living. They're not always there to go beyond that. They feel that's all they need to do. They're making a living. That's all I need to go. Who needs an alien? Who needs a spaceship? Who needs Ashtar Command, etc.? They're not always aware they can go further. And if they are, they're not ready for it. You'd be surprised how many of you out there are more ready than they are. You're ready to go out to the stars, ready to get on a spaceship and fly away. Many of them are ready to stay here. So here's the advanced one. Just because you make a profession of it does not make you a professional. I'm just saying. Many of you are more professional than the professionals. I think you know who you are. We're not here for monetary gain. You're here for spiritual gain. You want to know about your alien spiritual self, your angel self, etc. This is where you're heading. It's like, move all that money idea away, allow more of your alien self, because that's another thing. How far can you go spiritually for your alien connections? You can go actually pretty far. Yes, there'll be blockages here and there, yes, but over time you will clear those blockages. Like, who is causing these attacks? You can technically follow where that attack came from vibrationally and seek it out and close it down. Not an easy one, especially if there's like a military there. I have to attack one person. Once we call it talking about spiritual attacks, not exactly physical. A military, there can be a military presence for just one person, yes. It's because the knowledge that you have. As you go into an awakening energy, you will see more clearly how your world operates spiritually. Some of you are already seeing it. You're going to see much more. It's time. It's time to unravel your planets. No, not everyone's going to believe you. That doesn't matter. Follow your own self. You don't have to broadcast it to everyone. What do you see? Yes, like when a certain of like your John McCain, he passed away, and some people feel like he's still here. It shows what reality you're connected to. Everybody's connected to a different reality. You're connected to this reality, but also you have like 5-10 others that you monitor also. Those are timelines, other versions of Earth, so it's worth exploring. This is what makes confusion on your planet so easily, because you're not really taught how to connect to these things. And it's not easy to process it either. You don't have to process any of it. You can just go forward to your own vibrational self. But there are other realities that you can tap into that are multiple that will make more sense to you. Sometimes this reality won't give you a clarity, but another one will. It's like, this is not making any sense. So you connect to a parallel reality, and it's like, that's where the information is, and it's hidden from this reality. That does not mean it's not affecting this world. It's just they hide answers in other parallel realities, such as child trafficking, such as many things that are going on this planet. And just trusting yourself. You can trust others, there's nothing wrong with that, but trusting your own judgment, and also trust failures. Failures makes you stronger. It's not there to stop you, it's just there to grow, help you grow. No one's perfect. There's always, in this reality, if you were in a reality where everything is perfect, it would be boring as hell. In the spirit realms, trust me, they want adventure. Even if it's sitting at a desk, staring at a wall, filling out paperwork that makes absolutely no sense. Yes, there are other adventure realities out there, but some are just, I'd rather just sit at a desk and fight a demon right now. But there are other realities. Yeah, not everything's for everybody. So Some people would call this world a blessing. If you are at war fighting angels and demons all day, for some it gets really boring. Well, it doesn't get boring, it just gets overwhelming. And just going to work every day and sitting in traffic is better than the alternative. Not to say you're not connected to that somewhere. But the fundamentals of your reality is here. It is all around you. You put the pieces of who you are together. Not everyone's life is going to be exactly the same. Never intended for that. Never intended to be the same anything. So, like, matching your life with somebody else's is nearly impossible. But many of you do have blockages too, for many, because the reason for a lot of blockages for some is just because you're here to focus on this reality. Not here to know all about yourself. As much as you would like to know, there's more, but you're to focus on this reality. Not an easy one, as you can see. It's like, focus on these problems, the situation, because either you've gotten away from it in other lifetimes, whatever it might be, it is worth going into, because for soul growth sucks, as many of you know. When you're going through it sucks. When you're out of it, you feel empowered. It's like climbing a mountain. It's hard, but worth it in the long run. But the problem is, during the duration is, yes, that bitch. So you are contemplating understanding of your realities. Basically, also, the reason for alien energies not being brought into your world too quickly is because of the depression of many people on your world that look the other way. So you'd be surprised how many of you are actually protecting other people on this world. It's like, yes, I like alien disclosure. Where's my alien? I'm ready to go off this planet, or whatever it might be. But realize when they're touched down, when they are seen, it's going to terrify people. And many of you realize, like, okay, it's fine, I'll hang in there, but going crazy waiting. So realize that aspect of it too. But as for personal connections, that is like a thief in the night. It's taking its time. Sometimes it's quick. You might see, yes, well, as you're minding your own business, see something in your visual, and it disappears. It's like, that looked like it was an alien. That looked like it was an angel. Whatever it might be. There's your alien disclosure. So it shows you are, and you're on your way. It's just, it takes time for things to manifest physically for many reasons. But you are on your path of disclosure, you can say. Where the archangel energies connecting to your world at this time. Blessings to you. Alright, I'll leave you with that. Alright, bless everyone. Have a great night. Take care.